Some things never faze me, but when you don't have somebody that's really close to you that supported everything from like the start and stuff, um, or when they supported you, but you actually make a risky decision to advance your life, they don't approve of it. It's just weird. So, my buddy who owns this house, he bought this house at 24. Obviously, when you buy a house so young, it's cool, but if you don't need it, you don't need it. There's no point. Um, so I do social media stuff, and I would love to eventually be a content creator at some point where, I'm doing this for a living and I'm able to meet so many different people and stuff. Um, Obviously, I'm trying my hardest with it. Like, I have a nice car. Very lucky to have it paid it in full and all that stuff. And then, obviously I got an opportunity to get my absolute dream car. And, I'm obviously like, it's a huge risk because financially I'm like, whoa, this is a huge chunk of money. And, I'd like to have a certain amount in my account still. But I think the best thing that I'm kind of just witnessing right now is that like maybe he's jealous because what happened is that he came home just a while ago and he essentially was like, I see you're making a poor financial decision. And I was like, no. He's like, yeah. Like, no. Just kept going back and forth. And he didn't really feel happy for me. It was more like, just like, I know he wants the best for me, but I told my parents, and they're like, "Ugh," but they trust me. It's like certain things in this world you can tell that will definitely get you to that next step, and other things won't. Obviously, there's certain situations, like if I wasn't making the things I was making, then there would be no sense for me to get that thing or get the other car. No sense in me getting the other car. I mean, could I afford it? Yeah, but there would be no sense in me doing that. But since I'm doing the things that I'm doing and it's doing really well, it's like, it's almost like a big investment into myself to go forward and actually do that. Now, obviously, I'm still thinking about dental school and all this stuff, but it's like the problem that I'm seeing is that if I were to pay, let's just say 24 grand to school, okay, I'm getting some education, I'm just taking classes, and that's it. Now 24 grand is gone. Versus this one, I'm paying 24 grand, paying 257 a month in insurance and then gas. Obviously, I got rent and a credit card. But it's like, with this, it's like I can make the content with it. And obviously, I know the content would do really, really well. And that's just one of the things. It's an investment in myself to not make better content. It's just to get noticed more, I guess. Like, obviously, how Stradman. Like, that guy was an accountant making 50 grand a year, and he pulled off buying a Lamborghini Gallardo. And then now look at him, multiple years later. So maybe this is the same story of where I'm at, is that I was able to afford a nicer car. I'm just in the Beamer world. And I buy that, and I'm able to afford that. Like, this is a huge risk, obviously. Like, I mean, could I sell it? Yes, but do I want to? No. I mean, I would love to keep it because it's my dream car, and I would, you know, financially I'd be more set if I sold that one too, but so far no one's really kind of like itched at it enough. So I don't know if it's going to be a matter of I'm going to end up having two cars for a while. I mean, but that makes even better content. But listen, if I could keep that car, I 100,000% would. Um, but yeah, I mean, just just kind of sad that, because for me, I would, like, obviously he bought this house and stuff, and, realistically, you should buy a house first, but if you're not in the position to need a house, there's no point. Like, there's genuinely just no point. And all the maintenance you have to keep up with, if something breaks, like if a fucking refrigerator breaks, guess what? That's a $4,000 fix. Are you fucking serious? Hell no. Whereas if my refrigerator blew out in the apartment, well, guess what? That's on them. They got to fix that. So it's just things that I'm like, what the fuck? We're in different positions, you know, different statuses. Obviously, he makes more money than me, and that's why he's got this house. I don't make that kind of money, but I'm trying to make that money plus more. And that's through content. That's through reselling all this stuff. And I don't know. To me, it's just like a what the fuck, bro. Because, you know, obviously, if he wants to buy his $70,000 Corvette in cash, that's a big commitment. Especially being young, yeah, that's a fucking huge commitment. It's like, obviously, I wouldn't be questioning, like, can you afford it? I'd be being like, yeah, bro, nice. I'm proud of you. But this one is just like, what the fuck, you know? So, it's just the problem is the friend group that I have, they're not all car people. They don't understand, like, to spend that kind of money on a car and to have the insurance like that. So it's hard for them to understand my logic. Like, obviously, my buddy here is a car guy, but I think because I'm able to get my dream car plus my apartment, all this shit, it's like, yeah, you know? So it's like, I don't know, man. I just am like, this kind of just fucking sucks. It just, I wish I was supported better. Because I guarantee you when things pop off, that's when it's going to be like, oh my God, congratulations, you were so right. I'm like, yeah, I fucking know I was right. But you gave me a huge ass anxiety attack telling me no, not to do it. What else am I supposed to use that money for? I'm not putting in fucking crypto. I'm not putting into stocks. You know, that's not even a down payment for a house yet. I'm not about to do that and then end up not being able to afford anything in the house. Like, he's got a fully furnished house. Fully furnished house. So, I don't know. Some months are going to always be more expensive when you move out. But at the end of the day, you need to understand that it's not forever. It's probably just the start. And that's all you got to worry about. After that, you're good. You're set. So, you know, with that being said, it's like, we're going to be able to do this. And I know for a fact I'm going to be able to do this. The biggest people on social media have always had somewhat of a shit paying job, to then go forward and become something bigger and better. So that's what we're striving for. I'm happy. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it right. And yeah, we're going to be able to do this in a safe manner. So, I guess more of the story is just take risks, calculated risks, but then just believe in yourself. Because obviously, I'm not being believed in.